You talked about it a little bit there, but you've not been shy about kind of addressing realities for this team, whether it's bowl situations, whatever it may be. How do you address, like I said, I know you talked about it a little bit, but the ranking is something that maybe you don't want guys to ignore, but you also don't want it to maybe get guys complacent or satisfied or anything like that.
Yeah, and we talked about it. I congratulated him this morning in our team meeting, and because I understand what it means, and you just know where your program is and what the steps are to get where you want to be, and when you haven't been ranked from 25 years, you know it is a positive thing when it happens. It doesn't do anything for you on game day other than have a little number next to by your school name when they put it out. So, but at the same time, to whom much is given, much is required. So you work hard to get to that point, and then you learn how to handle the expectations that go along with it. And I think that's part of it. That's why I don't shy away from it and talk about it. And I talked about wanting a top 25 defense when I got here several years ago, and that's what we were able to accomplish. And talked about wanting a top 25 football program when I took over as head coach, and that's what we're getting closer to. And I know just because you get ranked one week doesn't mean that you're, all of a sudden you've arrived. But at the same time, it's an acknowledgement of what you're doing and the foundation you're laying. And we got a lot ahead of us. But I just feel like as I talk to our players about what that means, and you can. I guess some people can choose to be satisfied with it, and then it'll go away if that's what you choose to do. But if you handle it the right way, as I told our team before, I've said it publicly a few times, and it's how do you handle the success? And as we know, and we've said before that gold is tried by fire, and silver the same way, and but man can be tested by the praise he receives. And so how do you handle that and being able to grow into that mindset to where people do say positive things about you, and they recognize what you're doing, and you get ranked in the country, and how do you handle that? Do you let it cause you to intensify the hunger that you have, or does it create a satisfaction and a let up? And obviously our desire and passion is that we would build off the successes we've had this year and keep growing and getting better, realizing we have a lot of hard work ahead of us and a lot of work to do, not where we want to be, but also don't want to discount the journey and the process that you go through, because sometimes you can you lose sight of the fact that, man, you're with a special group of guys and a special group of coaches that I have a lot of love and respect for, and truly enjoy being with them, and want to make sure we're enjoying our time together as well, and challenge our guys about that moment as well as a senior class, as well as juniors and sophomores and freshmen. No one's guaranteed anything for the future, and so this group will never be together again. You have one special group for a certain year, and then the group will be different next year. And so just challenge them in those things to be able to understand where we are, enjoy the moment, but also have zero level of satisfaction that we have accomplished anything yet. And so we got a lot of things ahead of us. Our goals that we have for our season are still out there, and so we got to work hard to accomplish those goals. And so that's part of handling where we are. So hopefully this team will continue to grow and mature and respond the right way. And thought today was a good start. But I'll know more after Tuesdays and Wednesdays practice, and how we handle Thursday, and then how well we play on Saturday.